In this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes, a whole lot happens. Doc is out, Garrick, our farrier, which we know y'all loved his last episode, and he is getting some fan mail, so he is thrilled with that. We have adoptions. We also have something that makes everyone very sweaty and makes them all work very hard. And we even get Caleb out from behind the camera, so you won't want to miss a single minute of Horse Shelter Heroes. Sorry, it took me a minute. There you go. So what I'm gonna have you do is the barn down there, the one straight in front of us, you're gonna take that right turn right in front of it so that you're pulled down in front of it. And I'll just go up there and make sure you're going the right way, okay?
Are you guys excited?
Yes. This is Laura and her family, and they're here to see Possum and Arthur. So this is Maddie, and she'll help you.
Hi, Maddie. Nice to meet you.
From here.
So this white one's Possum.
Okay.
He's about 5 years old.
Okay.
And then Arthur is right over there, and he's about 9 months old. They've been out together for a little bit, so that's why we figured we would ask if you were interested in more than one, or if you wanted to look at both of them and then decide.
Sure, we'd love to look at both. Yeah.
And he's a little bit more spunky, where Arthur's kind of like doesn't care.
Right. Do you know anything about their history? Like
They both came from auction.
Okay, so you don't know anything.
He came and was already gelded, which we don't get a lot of jacks gelded. Where he was gelded and he came with a growth on the side of his mouth. You can actually see it on Arthur, the little black dot right on his top lip.
Yep.
That was a growth that we banded, and then it fell off, and then it hasn't come back since, and that's just a little scar that he has.
Yep. Oh, sweetie. How are you? Does he seem to like people's company, or?
He loves to come to like a grain bucket and everything like that, but then he kind of is like, I don't know how to describe it, as kind of like I want your attention, but at the same time you have to fight for my attention. Where he, you have a grain bucket, and he will follow you through the whole pasture.
Gotcha. All right, let me go check out your friend. Hold on.
He's like super wants attention.
Oh, hey, sweetie. I know, look at those guys. You can hear the grain rattling, huh?
Do you guys have any other horses or donkeys right now?
We have a draft horse.
You do?
Nice. Percheron mare, and we wanted to get some company for her and something for the kids to be able to handle a little easier.
Yep.
She's big.
Yeah, they're big.
She's 3.
Does he really like hugs?
He just likes attention.
Oh, what do you think of this guy? What do you think? Would he be a nice friend?
Yeah.
Do you think he likes scratches?
Yeah, it'll be cool.
I think he loves you guys.
I mean,
patting
at
him.
least this will be
So he's had all of his vet checks and
he's got all his vaccines and
okay.
poggins. He was wormed when he first came in during our auction intake, and then wormed again before he came down here.
Okay.
I think they came down 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Daddy saved him.
Oh, he's definitely worth saving. Hi. Hi,
But I think if he had someone being able to just love on him and handle him and everything like that, he'll settle down a lot.
All right.
Do you guys think you're gonna adopt Arthur and a Possum?
Yeah, I think we'll do it.
Awesome.
We'll do it. We'll take them both.
Perfect.
Arthur also likes the sweet tea that we give.
It's so hot. I know, it's nice when you walk in here from outside. They're going to adopt Arthur and Possum.
Nice. So excited. While I'm checking on the fees, you can go ahead and start on Possum's paperwork.
Sure. It's so neat to be here.
Oh, I'm so excited you're here.
It's a beautiful property. It's just such a cool thing.
And then we got some apple nugget cookies.
Great.
Donkeys need a little treat now and then, right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and they'll help you load them. And oh, we gotta pay for stuff.
Let me pay for the stuff.
Gotta pay for stuff. Okay.
Wow, look at there. And you got one too?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Those are so cool.
Do Arthurs.
And you can have possums. So you can put them right. You can put, let's put possum right here.
And Arthur here.
And Arthur can go right next to him. Awesome.
So how many does that make? How many got adopted this month?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20.
Wow.
Awesome.
All right, so how did you hear about Horse Plus?
I was searching online because we were wanting to adopt a donkey. We thought it would be a good fit for our farm. And I came across the website and I saw some really cute donkeys and I got really interested. So I searched a little more, I called, and here I am.
Awesome, and how has your experience been here today?
It's been great. Everyone is so friendly, so helpful, and so sweet. Anytime I needed anything, you guys are just a phone call away, and I really appreciate that.
Well, we're excited for you guys, and we're excited for Arthur and Possum to have a new home. All right.
Thank you so much. Me too.
Look, Phantom, Arthur, and Possum got adopted. Your donkey friends are leaving. We're so happy that they got adopted and they're going to their new home. And hopefully everything works out well and they live a forever life there.
All right, what are you doing, Doc?
What?
What are you doing?
We're pulling blood for a Coggins test. And you're gonna see something that you rarely see. I'm gonna hold the horse while Chloe draws it. Whoops, if I don't stab myself with a needle. Okay.
How old is she, Doc?
We're gonna go with 16. They said she was 16. Those teeth are consistent with 16.
She says, I don't want you to see the side of my face.
What's her name?
I think we have her as Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Her
Bonnie.
registered name is Time to Bust Loose.
B-O-N-I-E.
And there was nothing to shorten for that.
So, Maddie, what are we gonna do next?
We're gonna do some preg checks. We're just gonna ultrasound the ones we did last week just to see how far along they are.
I know she's round, but I don't think she's got a baby in there.
You think she's open?
Uh-huh. I think she was pregnant and probably lost it right there.
Do you think she's open?
I think she's open right now. It looks like on the uterus what you do is you look for dark spots, and I don't think she felt as big as she did last week. What they'll do is in the first 60 days or so, they're more prone to reabsorb the foal and not stay pregnant. So that's what it looks like she did. When I started out on the left side, I had a uniform closed uterus and it come around on the right side and there's a dark place, but wasn't consistent with being pregnant. Like there was some fluid and she was trying to reabsorb. So that's what we got.
20.
I think she's still pregnant.
About how far along you think?
I'm sticking with my original guess of 3 months.
All right, one more.
Can you see that?
It's not looking good.
Like not pregnant looking good?
Not pregnant. She got a good healthy uterus, but she's not pregnant.
So when I came out this morning to catch Vanna for the vet to do her Coggins, I noticed that she wasn't walking very well. And I don't think we can even get her on a trailer to bring her up. So.
We'd have to just put her out here.
Oh, we got a good bit of rotation.
Oh, yeah.
She looks like she is
Did you get a good one?
more sore than she should be, yeah. I wouldn't mind trying her on Butte for a few days and see if she got better.
Just trying her on Butte first? Okay.
That up against her.
Let's start cleaning the feet, and then we'll get Garrett to look at it.
Trimmed, yeah.
And
We can
trim
have
them.
Garrett, if he comes tomorrow, we can have him put new shoes on her tomorrow.
Let's do it.
She probably doesn't need the studs in the back, does she?
No.
They both have studs in the back, so.
She's got a moderate degree of founder, but I don't think she is bad enough at this point to
Consider the last act of kindness?
to consider the last act of kindness. So what we're going to do is we're going to try treating her. We're going to try to get our horseshoe Garrett to take these shoes off, trim her feet, and put her on Butte for a few days and see how she does.
Belgium's down. Tony wants Doc to look at him and then decide what to do.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at him when we head up there.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, where are we headed?
We're heading up to quarantine.
You're going to try to get him up.
We'll have to roll him over to get him up. He's been on Butte for a week, and so far we haven't had any improvement. It's still going on, so we're gonna make the kindest decision and give him the last act of kindness because his quality of life is decreasing. We really wanted this to work because he is very healthy otherwise, but because he can't get up when he lays down and relies on people to get him up that way, that's an issue for his quality of life.
We had a semi-load of alfalfa delivered over the winter, and we've also been feeding pelleted alfalfa, which the horses prefer more. So the trailer back there has been sitting for a while, and the guy's here to get his trailer, but we think it's stuck. So they're gonna try to move it. Then we have to take it over to the other barn and unload all the hay that's still in there. And I don't think Caleb, our film guy, has ever bucked hay before, so today's a great day for him to do that. The truck has backed up to the trailer, but it's not quite back far enough, and the trailer's kind of stuck. So now they're using our tractor to try to pull the two together, but I don't think in this tug of war our tractor is going to win. It's going to be a lot of work, but we have to unload all the hay that's still in here. And it's a pretty hot day, so we're all going to get our workout in today. I did not do that on his face. He did that himself, working on mechanics. He was under a vehicle and dropped
impact wrench
on his head. And that's why you always have to have a gravel pile somewhere where you can scoop it up with the tractor, because you're going to need gravel somewhere, it's guaranteed. Now we've got a lot of gravel in there. We'll see what happens this time. Yep, there it goes.
All right.
Yay. Well, now that the truck and trailer are out, now we have to unload a lot of hay in this heat. It's very hot, very humid. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. right, Caleb, I need your camera. Come on, pass it over. All right, I got the camera. Caleb's gonna go move hay. What are you doing? She's
Relaxing,
just propped up, having fun.
I wish we had a couple hay hooks. Anybody got hay hooks?
So you're feeling accomplished now, Maddie. You got to move hay. We got our media team out here moving hay. It's Caleb, Sarah. We all do what needs to be done, even if it's moving hay. Maddie's like thrilled. She's like, this is great.
So we moved about 250 bales of hay out of there. I estimated there was 20 when we started. And I don't know what our employees are going to do to me for underestimating so poorly, but I don't think it's going to be good.
All right, here we go. Pretty little horse. This one here was supposed to be kind of jittery a little bit, but she's fine. It's a beautiful day at Horse Plus. Sun's out. Horses are waking up.
I'll be a warm place to lay when you're feeling cold, and I'll be all in when you wanna fold. When we're dancing life's dance, you'll be the partner I hold. You and me together growing old. Sadness and pain. When you're happy, you'll put a smile on my face. I won't be perfect, but I promise I'll try every day for you. And I will be, yeah.
So me and Mr. Video Man himself decided to ride in the AC to the next horse. 'Cause it's too hot. We gotta take care of this camera equipment too. We don't want it to get messed up by the heat, so.
You can pull up the hill. I don't know if she'll walk over there, but.
Let me get my little bag of goodies here.
Easy, girl.
I honestly think.
You think her toes need brought back slowly? And stood up straighter?
She'll let me.
Pick it up.
I would put her up for a day or two. Give her a little butte, hay.
She's on butte.
She already on it. That's what I would do and get her off the grass.
Yep.
I think a lot of it is we've had so much rain this year and your tender grasses keep coming on and they keep growing. And I won't call it poison, but it's like poison to some of these horses. They don't need all that. It's too much for them. I'd say she should be ready to reshoe or whatever y'all want to do by today's Wednesday or Tuesday. But she's got good feet, so she might have just a little rotation going on, but there's nothing there that I'm really concerned about as far as straightening up and fixing. But she's hurting that front end pretty bad.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm the grant manager here at Horse Plus, and I'm excited about the potential of adopting Maya.
So Maya's tied up right over here.
Oh, she's pretty.
She's a good girl. We'll get her saddled up and then we'll go for a ride with her and TG.
Sounds great.
Perfect.
Okay, Maya.
How long have you been thinking about Maya for?
Shelby told me about her a couple weeks ago, and so.
Ever since then?
Yeah.
Nice. And you said she looks like a horse that you had when you were growing up?
Mm-hmm. I grew up with one horse my whole life, and Maya looks like a spitting image of her.
Nice. And everyone loves Maya.
Cool.
Like, when she first came, everyone was asking about the barrel horse. So she just gets a little hot when you first get on. I think she was always a barrel horse. So I think her mind is, as soon as you get on, she really wants to go.
You can tell she's in tune with you. She's not just trying to bolt or anything.
She is not trying to necessarily take off. She's just trying to.
She's excited
and go forward and do her job of what she was trained to do. But whenever you're ready, we can head out.
Okay.
So we're gonna head out for a little ride for Caitlin to see how she does outside. And like once we got on the road, she like trotted a little bit, but then relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's already doing better than she was like the first, like when Jesse evaluated her and when Shelby got on her. She's already starting to relax more. So how do you like her, Caitlin?
Oh, I love her.
You think you want to adopt her?
Definitely.
Nice.
Yep. Not even a question. You're a good girl. Hey. Oh yeah.
Maya today?
Yep.
That is so awesome.
Feels weird standing on this side of the desk.
I know, right? So here's Maya's adoption paperwork.
Awesome.
Today, we are responding to Shelbyville to meet up with an organization that is very influential of fighting the big lick.
It's going to be great to be able to go there and really speak out against the horrible abuse and everything that happens with big lick.
This is also my first time going to protest the big lick in Shelbyville. It was actually kind of the first protest I've ever been to, so it's a different kind of feeling because you don't know what you're expecting.
I started protesting in August of 2019. I lived in Michigan before I moved down here. Had no clue what this was. To us in Michigan, Tennessee Walkers are just expensive horses for rich people to own. We had no clue about the big licking. My very first auction that I worked, I was holding a Tennessee Walker who showed signs of soring on his ankles. His hoofs were really bad. He's got scars all up his legs, and I took him home with me 30 days later. To this day, he can't be ridden. He is very skittish around anybody that's my husband or I. The farrier, he's gotten better with because we've grown his feet out and got all of his issues done. But today, he's still not rideable. The damage that those shoes and stacks have done to his neck and his hips, he's not rideable. So that's the main reason why I go twice a year to Shelbyville and Columbia to protest against this.
Well, we are on the road, on the way to the Big Lick protest. So we've gone about, I think, 20-25 minutes away till we get there.
So we're about to head into the Walking Horse magazine. They are in charge of the event, So we're going to talk about why they don't require children to wear helmets. You have 6, 7-year-olds not wearing helmets in the show ring, where if an injury were to happen, that it's not going to stop it. So we're going to talk to him about that and wonder why he's not doing that. But we are not allowed to film in there, so we're going to let you guys know how it goes when we get back out here.
Please leave the property now. We've listened to you. Everything's been nice, but now we all need to leave.
So what happened, Maddie?
The director was not there, but as we were leaving, he pulled up, and the receptionist lady had us leave because it's private property and you're not allowed to take photos outside.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Shelbyville, Tennessee at Deborah Inc. That's the Walking Horse Report. This is a $7 million a year business. It's built on big lick animal cruelty. We're here to oppose that. We've just provided 2 pictures to Mr. Jeffrey Howard. We saw him come in the parking lot. He's the celebration director. He's publisher of the Walking Horse Report.
You can't be on our property.
And Mr. Howard's come out here, and this is public property along the side of the road, and we have every right to be here. Jeffrey, are y'all going to do something about the helmets?
Kids are allowed to wear helmets in our show ring.
Jeffrey Howard's a stand-up guy. He knows they have a problem with the animal cruelty. We're going to have to bring this to an end. This young man here will come to this horse show at one time, and hopefully it'll be something we'll all be proud of. Now, Jeffrey, you've asked us to move.
Thank you.
And we're going to move. But thank you, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey.
So we're all here ready to head into the Times, Shelbyville Times Gazette. And we're just getting over the rundown of what we're going to be doing in there. And we're going to be buying some newspapers and also see if we can talk to, there's a couple of different people we want to talk to. So yeah. So we just came across from the Shelbyville Times Gazette. We had a little interesting problem with legal matters, but we're going to hold up the banner now. So, what just happened, Manny?
We took a picture with the banner in front of the newspaper.
Cool. And then before that, what was the whole kind of stuff up there for a little while?
We were talking to the guy that owns the newspaper.
Okay.
And seeing what his side was on how everything gets represented.
Okay. We went in there to buy some newspapers and just talk to the owner. They have a sign out in front of the in front of their office saying they are a proud sponsor of the Tennessee Walking Horse, and we just wanted to know why they don't want to see the other side of the issue. And so we wanted to try to figure out why they won't hear our side as a newspaper who is, fair to both sides. And anyway, we also had a banner that we wanted to put up and take a photo in front of their office on public property, on the side of the road, which is public property. Unfortunately, they weren't wanting that, even though we weren't on their property at the time, which would be trespassing, which we weren't doing. And now we have two cops out here, and they're kind of talking about the different situation. So, yeah. What's this been like for you personally, Maddie, so far?
It has been a great experience.
Cool. Grant's had you do some of the talking, huh?
I have had to do quite a bit of talking, which I don't normally have to do.
We're here in Shelbyville, Tennessee for the 7th straight year. This is the Citizens Campaign Against Big Lick Animal Cruelty. And me are the heroines, the heroes, the advocates. These are the people Miss Presley said stood for the horses and did everything. These people have come from different walks of life. Some have traveled many miles to be here. They speak for the horses. Our campaign slogan, horses don't have a voice, so we protest for them. We've had lots of people come together on this. The Horse Plus Humane Society, the Humane Society of the United States, PETA. So many people have joined in to participate. Tennesseans, we're looking at Tennesseans here. That's who is bringing this to an end. It's boycott time in Tennessee.
We're going to be going live here in a few minutes, Maddie and I, up on Facebook. We're out here protesting. We've got a lot of trucks coming by, so we're going to go at the other side of the road and get some while we're going live here. So, yeah. We're live.
We're good to go.
Awesome.
So we're gonna kind of talk you through what brought us up here.
Yeah. So we are currently in front of the, what's this place called?
Salia. What is it? Salia Arena?
Calisonic, I think.
Calisonic Arena. And so this is what the stacks look like. For anyone that's curious, you can see how thick they are and how heavy they would be. And then you have the soaring stars right here on the back of them.
I think the Big Lick should have stopped a long time ago, but people talk about on Facebook all the time about standing up for what is right. That's what we're out here for today. I'm not just be a keyboard warrior. I stand up for what I believe in. It needs to stop.
Yep, it does.
So I think that about does it.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for coming and supporting our live and seeing what's going on and to educate you guys on what's going on here.
We had, I think, over almost 250 people watching.
Yeah, thank you every single one of you for coming and watching us.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.